Greetings. Okay. Greetings, everybody. Crazy, 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 crazy. YouTube. I guess they changed their settings and stuff, so it's kind of weird. Um, they changed their settings. So, like, instead of, I don't know if you guys know, but like when you go live, you can adjust, like, you can turn your phone vertical or horizontal. So usually when I turn it horizontal, it just goes on. But they're saying you have to set the live specifically for whether you want it vertical or horizontal. I'm like, y'all doing too much. Like YouTube, it's never been that serious. But I guess it is serious to YouTube now. So anyway, we are here, happy hour. If you guys are interested, what's on the menu? $20 general reads and $25 love reads. So if you guys want to know where I'm at on the list, please check the chat for now. And then after the live, check the description box next to all the names of those who got a question or questions tonight. Your name will be listed in the description with a timestamp next to your name. So if you want to know where you're at, just make sure you guys check the chat right now where we're at on the list so far. Let's see what else. So the list is very much still open in case anyone is interested in wondering whether the list is open. It is. Cash App, you guys can get your reading via Cash App or send your questions via Cash App or the link to my website for the happy hour, or if you have my PayPal link directly, you can send it there as well. Just make sure that you leave your questions in the note section. I know that Cash App does not allow you much space to leave a note, but if it doesn't allow too much space for your question, just make sure you put it in the chat or you can just send it to me. So, first person on the list is L. So you know who you are. And your timestamp is going to be 2:25. It's the timestamp. All right. Okay. So, your question. Let me see. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Okay. How does this person feel about you? Okay. Let's see. And by the way, y'all, let me know if you can hear me. I got to go back to my old good old fashioned microphone. The other one is acting crazy. I need to send it back to Amazon and do a review. That shit didn't even last for like 2 months. Actually, I don't even think I had that thing for 2 months. All right. Let's see. Holy Spirit, clear previous energies. Ask for divine wisdom, truth, and clarity. What does she need to know about where her person is at with her? How do they feel? How do they feel? Okay, you have quite a bit of cards that wanted to come out. So the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles came out first. There's a lot of cards trying to come out. The High Priestess, the World, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups that's trying to come out as well. There's a lot of cards. I mean, it is what it is. So let's just get straight to the point. Your person, I feel like, is genuine in their intentions with you. I'm not seeing a third party. I don't see someone else here. So as far as like how this person feels, well, let's start where I feel like the questioning whether there's someone else here for you could stem from the fact that this person is not as open as maybe you want them to be. So that could come across like you have secrets, you're hiding something from me. And your intuition is correct when it comes to like this person is withholding from you, but I'm not getting that it's due to another woman. That's not the energy. Because I feel like when they look at you, Because I know the high priestess, some tarot readers will say like this is the other woman, but I don't see that. I feel what you're picking up from this person is their lack of openness to a degree. Like this person may be withholding like things that you feel like at this point you should be, you know, comfortable with sharing with me, or you should be able to be vulnerable with me at this point, or you know what I mean? Like there's something that you feel a value that this person withholds, or something that, you know, makes you feel like they are putting into this connection, they're holding back. So that's, I feel like that's where that fear stems from. But I don't see this like a third party energy here. This person does anticipate like what the future holds. They may not have a clear picture of what that looks like, but for the most part, I do feel this person wants you in their future, because the Three of Wands to me, like in this instance, it's like he's looking, it's like a foresight, like it's something you're seeing ahead, you're seeing a bigger picture, you're seeing the possibility, or you're anticipating a possibility. So they are putting effort, or what they believe is like, you know, they're putting forth effort to connect or to participate in this relationship with you with the Two of Cups. There's a mutual affection, there's a mutual care, there's mutual love, attraction. This person does look at you as like their focal point, their focus. So I don't see any room for another woman to even really have their attention or time like that. With the Nine of Pentacles in the world, to me, that's like you are the focus. This person, like I always say for you, I always pick up that this person does put you on a high regard. This person does see you as someone that could actually do better than them, but that doesn't mean that they don't want you, or they're not going to try, or they're not going to be available. I do feel like your person has some things to work on though, as far as maybe vulnerability, their openness. This person keeps their cards close to their chest. Sometimes they don't always open up. This person may be the type that likes to handle their issues on their own, where you're like, well, we're a team, or we're partners. You should be able to share with me what's going on with you so I can be there for you. But this person is more like very masculine in their energy, where it's like, no, I'll take care of it. I don't want to burden you with what I have going on or my stress. So it could come across sometimes like this person is pushing your way, or that they're hiding something. But other than that, sis, like I don't see no third party energy here. I'm not getting that. Yeah, the Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Three of Cups. I don't get that. I'm going to clarify though, just to ease your mind. But let's confirm whether Five of Cups in reverse. No, I'm not getting that. No. All right, sis. I hope this gives you some peace, some clarity, some confirmation to answer your question about where they are with you, how they feel, and all of that. So much love, sis. Take care. You know who you are. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next reading, which is Lanay. And the list is still open, you guys. Your timestamp, Lanay, is 8:26. Let me see. Where are you? Okay. Yours is a love reading as well. How does your person feel about you? Let's tap in. Let's clear our previous energy. Lanay's person in question. Ask for permission for divine truth, divine clarity about how this person currently is feeling about her. How does this person currently feel? Be sure to like, you guys, especially if your reading resonated with you. Make sure that you like this video. I would greatly appreciate it. If you feel like a friend or a loved one needs some clarity, you know, tell them I'm live. Come get a read. Okay. How does Lanay's person in question currently feel about her? Please give me divine clarity about that, surrounding that. How does Lanay's person feel about her? Dang, like, what's going on with all these cards y'all got? Like, Seven of Swords in reverse, Ten of Pentacles, the Hermit. You have the Death card. I'm not going to take all these. This is a lot. But you have the Death card, the Fool, the Devil, the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, if I didn't say that already. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Wands wanted to come out as well. There's a lot going on here. Your person's energy could be quite confusing at this time. I do feel they could be they could be in solitude right now. They could be silent. They could be just kind of in their own world right now, kind of far removed, or kind of like this reclusive energy right now. And I don't get that it has anything to do with you. Spirit is encouraging this person to actually deal with something going on inside of them that I feel like could be toxic to the connection, or could be kind of like encouraging this cycle that is toxic, or a cycle that's just, in other words, not healthy for the both of you. So your person may come across as detached right now, rather than like being there or giving to the connection or taking responsibility, or what you feel like, you know, what it takes to give to a connection, what it takes to have a foundation, what it takes to strengthen your connection right now, or just in general, whether that's like, okay, well, communication, we're not talking enough, or we're not talking about the things that we should be talking about, or you're not spending time with me, or you're not opening up. You know, there's some type of foundation aspect, like where maybe this person is not putting the effort or the work in at this time. But to me, I feel like Spirit wants this person to more so like pure, like I was about to say purify, but yeah, I guess if you want to call it that, like sort through and clear out certain things that are toxic to the situation or the connection. Your person could have some childish behaviors or ways, or how they go about love and relationships is very passive. It's very juvenile. It's not like, if you want something with this person, something long term, or you want to continue what you do have and build it and grow, like where this person is at with love and relationships, they don't have the maturity level to give to a connection in the way that they should. They might have a childish perspective on love and relationships. And I feel like, again, Spirit is saying there's something here that maybe both of you guys are being kind of called to look at individually, separately. If there is kind of like a separation, or you guys are just not connecting as much as you usually do, or you're not talking as much, or this person just seems a little bit closed off, I do get like it's for a reason. Like it's almost like Spirit is saying, though it may seem like this person is doing it and they're in control of, you know, not being around or not giving, it's kind of in a sense like Spirit's doing this because this person needs to change. There's something they need to change about themselves, and it's going to give you the opportunity as well to put an end to some type of pattern that isn't healthy to a connection, if you want it to build, because it takes two to tango. And I feel like right now this person's not really giving to the connection. So there is this kind of this far removed kind of separation energy with the Hermit, the Three of Wands. The Fool to me is like kind of aloof, disconnected. Eight of Cups, same thing. I don't feel like this person is being deceptive. I don't really feel like this is ghosting per se. It's just more so like this person, they are detaching for their own reason. Maybe they have a little bit of knowledge that there's something that's off about them, or there's something that they need to correct or get straight about themselves. Because there is some type of like committed energy here, or it could be like, are we ready for a commitment? If we're already in it, or even if we're not, are we ready for a commitment? Are we ready to do what it takes to put the effort in to this connection? Yeah. So that's what I'm getting for you. It's more like a relationship update type of energy rather than it's how they feel, but that's what I'm getting. So I don't feel like it's anything personal towards you. It's like this person's own, where they're at with themselves. But yeah, I hope that makes sense, Lanay. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next reading. I'm sending much love to you. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Miss Mahogany. And your timestamp is going to be 1440. And your question was guidance from Spirit. Because what is this chapter called? Let's see. Okay. Message from Spirit. Let's see. For Mahogany, Holy Spirit, what is the message for Mahogany? What do you have for her? This Queen of Swords, though, don't want to leave the bottom of the deck, so I'm going to consider that. Seven of Wands, Four of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Cups in reverse. This chapter in your life, I do feel, is like a protection for you. Like, maybe even a change of perspective. Like, you might be looking at where you are in a bit of a negative way, maybe not completely or totally, but it's not the most maybe optimistic view, or you just feel like you don't have much clarity about what's going on, like, or why things are happening the way that they are. Why you may be met with different challenges, or met with kind of feeling like things are testing you, tempting you, or challenging you in some type of way. And I feel this is a change of perspective, that some of these things that are occurring could be change of course, or causing you to rise to the occasion to maybe change, like change your direction, or change the method or the way that you go about things normally. It's like doing something different about it, or moving forward with a different mindset. It's like this is meant to shift you, because it's easy to look at these three cups and kind of like look at what is lacking, or what doesn't work out, what's not making sense, rather than seeing the divine purpose and reason behind it. Same thing, like these three cups that have fallen over in the Five of Cups, much like in the Four Cups, he's looking at these three cups. So there could be a little bit of comparison in regards to like your peers or people around you, or that you're connected to, or just like your environment, or looking at how things used to be, or how things worked out in the past but they are not, or it was much easier with this thing or that thing, versus why it's not right now. But again, it's like Spirit saying there's a perspective change that is needed, an optimistic one, to where like certain things, let's say for instance, whatever's not working out, look at it more so as divine protection. Look at it as an opportunity for something greater, something bigger for you, something more aligned, rather than looking at it as like a block or something being denied of you. But there's still this level of power that you have as well to change the narrative for yourself. But it's like you might need to gather that positive, optimistic drive inside of yourself in order to even shift this energy. I hope I'm making sense. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, there is a little bit of resentment here. There's a little bit of maybe a bitter taste in your mouth with how things are happening, where things are going. And it may be because you're perceiving that things are happening to you or against you, rather than for you, for your highest good. You know what I mean? Or that there's a bigger picture to all of this. What that bigger picture is for you is really up to the way that you perceive what's going on right now, that you're challenged by, you're annoyed by, whatever the friction is. It's like tapping into like your core self, like the power inside of you, the leader inside of you, the take charge and shift this energy for the better, for the positive inside of you. Like you're capable of doing all of that. Some of these things are like weak links in comparison to what you're capable of, what you could have, what you can do, where you could be, like, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's kind of vague because I don't know what's going on to the T exactly, like what's bothering you, what is challenging you. But I feel like it's a multitude of things, or just maybe a couple of different areas of your life or circumstances. So apply it where it makes sense to you. But yeah, that's what I'm getting, sis. And I hear, because this song comes to me when I'm like going through some shit sometimes too, or I'm like triggered. The song just comes around miraculously in the strangest way. But I'm hearing Journey, Don't Stop Believing. So let me know if that makes sense. I don't know if you're watching, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. So much love to you, sis. I appreciate you. I hope that message makes sense. Give you some peace. Give you a bit more clarity. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to Breyonna. And then after that, Jenny. So anyone interested in a reading, the list is still open. So Breyonna, your reading, let's get to it. All right, same for you. What does Spirit want you to know right now? see. What does Spirit want you to know, Breyonna, at this time? Let's clear our previous energies. Oh, dang. Okay. All right. Spirit really wants to speak, I see. Dang. These came out in reverse. All with the exception of the Eight of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is in reverse. Justice card is in reverse. The Knight of Wands is in reverse. And the Seven of Pentacles is now in reverse. So you may be finding it difficult where you might be making the initiative to work on something or work on yourself or make efforts. You feel like you're being met with some type of blockage when it comes to that, and you don't know if it could make you feel like, well, am I doing the right thing, or have I done the right thing? Should I proceed or should I turn around? Should I be patient or should I let it go? Should I give up? Like, you're not sure. Let's see. I need to clarify this because I was not expecting these cards to fly out in reverse like that. So what does she need to know, Divine Spirit? What is that is of her highest good and guidance for her to know for Breyonna? Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. This could be pertaining, following your heart, or something with love, or things that you love. If not a person, then something you love, or just following your heart, following and walking in the path of faith, where you feel like, okay, well, I've taken the actions and the steps to grow or to expand or to do something new, something different. Listening to my heart, or following through with what I want or what I desire, what I believe to be for me or good for me, but it's not, doesn't seem like it's happening in the way maybe that you planned, or you might feel like there's this block here, or almost like, is it or was it safe for me to do this? Was this the right action or move to take with the Justice card? There's like this fear, maybe that's here, or maybe you do perceive right now that there's this injustice. There's nothing here telling me that you shouldn't have done or you should, pretty much. I don't get that. I'm more so leaning more towards the energy of like, there's nothing here indicating that you've made a wrong move or that you've gone in the wrong direction. I don't see that, even though these cards are reversed. But I'm thinking about, like, I'm looking at more so like the Eight of Pentacles, like the card that is upright. And that is a card to me that's like close to fulfillment, close to a goal. So in spite of all of what you see right now, or what seems to be like a hindrance or something not working out, there could be other people involved with this Three of Pentacles, and then you have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups. So it's like, could be other energies involved with this, or other people involved. You can't control other people and what they do. You can only control yourself. And at the end of the day, I always say, like, if your intentions are pure and your actions that you take are truly like ones that you're guided to take, you're not ever going to be left hanging or without, regardless of who's involved. Like, let's say it's love. You did all that you could do in love, or you showed up, you opened up, you took the chance, you had faith, you were a good person, whatever, you were good to the other party, but they didn't show up. They didn't have the courage to show up in love, or to take action, or to give, or whatever, right? That doesn't mean that you're not going to be blessed with a happy union down the line, even if it's not with the person that you put the effort in with. Your good deeds are not going to go unnoticed, is what I'm getting. So whatever it seems to be the obstacle outside of you, or the circumstances outside of you that you cannot control, that does not take away from the action or the steps or the efforts that you've made, because you are going to receive the karma based off of what energy you put in. So if you're putting in good energy, you're taking the steps that you're guided to take, you're showing up, you're going to receive the goodness out of that. So I kind of get that energy from the Eight of Pentacles, like it's leading to the Nine and the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, that's what I'm saying for you, Miss Breyonna. I don't like all these cards in reverse. This Seven of Pentacles try to come out. So I do feel like Spirit wants you to trust that there will be a harvest for you, that there will be a breakthrough, that there will be a manifestation of the efforts that you're putting in, if that makes sense. So yeah, much love to you, sis. I hope that was helpful. All right. Much love. All right, Jenny. And then after Jenny, if no one else is interested, let me see. I just seen something. Sorry, Alexis, I see you. I'm sorry, sis. So after Jenny is Alexis. And if anyone else is interested after that, the list is still open. Time for another question? Sure, why not? Jenny, let's do your question. Yours is, am I the only one that this person is romantically interested in? I'm not sure of his intentions with dating / commitment or pursuing this further. I fear he just wants a casual, and I worry I'm wasting my time. He's a little wishy-washy at times. All right. I completely understand. And you're welcome, sis. You're welcome, Breyonna. I understand. I sure do. I get it. I get it. Okay, so we're going to ask Spirit, you know, his interest in you. Is it, is it focused on just you and, their perception of, dating right now or their intentions? Let's tap in. Hopefully we can get a clear answer to that. So the first question, just the only question really that you asked was, is this person interested only in you? Let's see. Is this person in question that Jenny is asking about only interested in her? Only interested in her. And in what way? In what way are they interested in her? Are they only interested in her? Is Jenny's person? Dang, these cards don't want to shuffle right. Come on now. Is this person in question that Jenny's asking about, Holy Spirit, are they only romantically interested in her? Are they only romantically interested in her? And if so, can you please give me clarity about what their intentions are? Dang, more cards. All right, so you have the Hierophant, 7 of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Cups, the 10 of Wands was hiding behind the 9 of Swords. So the 10 of Wands is in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. All these cards came out. I would say, like, yes, this person is only interested in you romantically. The wishy-washiness, I do get that it comes from a place of fear sometimes. So, like, I don't get commitment phobia to the point where this person would run and not show up. But I do feel like this person, they may have like their insecurities when it comes to giving their all to someone. And I don't feel like it's from a place of being faithful. Like, can I be faithful, or can I just put in energy into one woman? It could be like not wanting to fail in a relationship or mess things up, or things go sour, or the risk of messing things up to the point where you guys will never be cool again or something. Like, there's those types of fears I get. With the Hierophant, I do feel like this person takes this seriously and they want to be of integrity. They want to be like truthful and honest. They want to be honorable. I feel like with the Hierophant, this person, I picked this up in a reading I did for somebody earlier today. I get like with the Hierophant, this is someone that dates like a traditional way of dating. So they might be the type that believes in courting and being chivalrous, and the men do this and the women do that in a relationship, or the pursuing is more, should be the man's job type of thing. Like, I get this traditional thing, but all in all, I feel like this person is interested. They are open to you. I feel like their focus is just on one cup, just as you're focused on one cup. So I get you're mutually focused on just each other. I don't see you obviously being interested in maybe multiple men at once or another man. I feel like you're focused on this one person, and same with them. They're just focused on you. This person is not deceiving you. The 7 of Swords is in reverse. So I feel like the biggest thing is like communication, working together, collaborating together in some kind of way, or like working together as far as like I said, communication, or figuring out, what's your intentions, or, like there needs to be some type of level or ground here in your connection of working together and coming together in order to build something. So that needs to be clear. But as far as their interest, I feel like it is a single interest. I don't see this person just being focused on multiple people. I don't see this person just in it for casualty or sex. What I will say though is like this person, that traditional aspect can be a bit of a practical energy. It's not something where they feel like love needs to be rushed, where it needs to rush into titles and labels. It's like they want to organically work or build a connection. Considering the fact that this person has some insecurities around relationships or fears around it or messing up, fearing the work, what would come with being in a relationship, that fear is there. That could also play a role in maybe like the movement or the pace of this connection. So that's why I say, like, it's very important that you guys communicate. You know where you stand with each other. You know what to work with, like how to come together, how to compromise, or whatever might be needed in this. But as far as this person is concerned, you are their only romantic interest. That's what I'm getting. I'm not seeing like other people here. This Two of Cups is very loud and clear that you both are focused on each other. This Ace of Cups means there's only one cup here that I'm focused on. So that's what I'm getting. All right, so let me know if that makes sense or resonates. Okay. All right. Alexis, and then Mahogany, I'll go back to you. So Alexis, your timestamp is 31:35. Let's see. Okay. So let's see. What can you potentially expect from your orientation? Let's see. Let's see. What can Alexis expect? What can Alexis expect? Orientation. What can she expect? What do you want her to know? Wow. That's all these kings. Interesting. I'm getting different messages from this. But as far as how it's going to go, I feel like it's going to go very well. You might stand out in some kind of way, or it's like if these kings represent like higher ups or something like that. And it could be like some of them are women. They don't have to be all male. Like these are just higher ups. I feel like they are looking at you as a good candidate. It's like a strong, how do I explain this? Like impression, a good impression of you. Okay. It could even be the way that you are. If it's not the way that you're dressed, because I don't know if you're going to be dressed in uniform or it's like you're dressed business casual, or you're dressed, you're dressed presentably. There's something even about the way that you're dressed up that could be impressive, but more from a place of like professionally impressive, not like, fashionable, or they look nice, they look good. Like, no, it's more professional, fit for the job. You care about your job. You're showing up. So I don't know. It could even be something like if they go around and they like talk to different people at the orientation, it could be something you say or how you interact with others that stands out in some way. Like it rubs off well. The other thing that I'm picking up is that you very well could be attracting multiple admirers at this time. Some of them could be from your past, or at least one of them I feel like could be someone from your past that is still admiring you, still attracted to you, still interested in you. But there's something about your energy that is like kind of like this glow up vibe with the Star and the Nine of Pentacles. And then the Hierophant, I do see like a level up in your job or your career. And there could be someone that wants to or have a desire. I can't say how strong if this desire is something that is a pure intent, like I actually want to go about this rather than is, oh, I wish I could be with this person. It's more like a potential, like I do want to be with this person or I want to get to know them. There's something here about a commitment potentially or desire for that. But I do get you're going to have some admirers, if not already. And one of them, I feel like for sure could be somebody from your past. So yeah, I don't know. They could also be connected to your workplace too as well. That's kind of what I'm sensing too. But yeah. All right. So your second question is, how does this person feel about the legal agreement that you guys have? How do they feel about it? Okay. Let's see. How does this person feel about their legal agreement with Alexis? How do they feel ultimately about it? How do they feel about it? Truthfully and honestly, Holy Spirit, what do you want her to know? Between them and Alexis, how do they feel? Okay. The Emperor, the Hangman in reverse, the 10, or why did I say the 10? I was about to say the 10 of Swords in reverse, but it's the Queen of Swords. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups. So this person, how they feel about the legal agreement. Again, I picked this up before in the past for this person, that they do kind of understand, like they're not happy. Like don't mistake, like they're happy. They're understanding. It's like they get it. They understand why the order it went out the way that it did. They get that. Their perception of you with this agreement is kind of like you're very cold, you're very harsh. That might be the thing that kind of hurts them more so than what the result or what the order was, like what the final agreement was, what the final order was. That doesn't bother them so much as how they feel like you went about it or how you are towards them now. It feels like if this person's seen you at one point as this warm person, this welcoming person they thought very highly of, they feel like you just kind of were cold, very cutthroat with the Queen of Swords in reverse. They may also feel like you just cared about what you could get from this. So there's a little bit of bitterness from this person, I feel. I don't feel like they hate you or anything like that, but it's like they are hurt by how things transpired between the two of you. Although they understand why the order went the way that it did. It's like they get it. They understand that. They are remorseful. I do get that. So whoever told you that, I feel like they're being honest. The 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups in reverse. This person is more... I don't feel like this person is hurt, like... How to explain this? This person is regretful. Maybe like this person is regretful for maybe how they look more so than they are remorseful about what they did or, you know, what caused you to even take the step. They're not really that remorseful for that. They hate the fact that you guys are not in a good space though. But more so, I feel like what they're really bothered by is like their reputation or how they look. They are worried about that. They are worried about the lasting impression that they have on you, or may how other people see them, or something along the lines of that. But I feel like it is connected to you, and how they're seeing you towards them is like it's like you're cold towards them. Like it's a shock to them because you were once maybe very welcoming, very warm to them, and it's like, oh dang, like this person is just like fucking cutthroat. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I send much love to you, sis. I hope all is going well for you. It sounds like it, as far as like the, you know, the job, and so Sending much love to you as always. I'm going to go ahead and move on. Mahogany. Go back to your read. You're welcome. You're welcome, sis. My pleasure. I don't see any email. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay, I just got another notification, so let me do that one because I'm not seeing Mahogany's email yet. Let me see who just sent this. Jennifer. Okay, so Jennifer, I'm gonna go ahead with yours real quick. I'm gonna wait for Mahogany. So yours is, what does this person want to say? What are they not saying? Okay. Alrighty. Let's clear all previous energies. Let's see. What does Jennifer need to know as far as what does her person want to say that they are not saying? What does she have permission to know as far as what this person wants to say that they're not saying? Okay. 8 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Fool. I'm going to pull some messenger cards too, if I can get them without problem. So the 8 of Swords, I feel like this person, what they're not saying or what they would tell you, this kind of feels like an acknowledgement to the fact that they could leave you in this limbo state, like a lack of clarity, I guess you could say, confused, not really sure where you stand with them, and something about their actions or them procrastinating or not moving fast enough, or not fully showing up or being reliable in a way that maybe they promised something to you or they said, and it's just not happening in this way. And at times this person could be hot and cold. Like one minute this person is like real transparent, real like available, showing up, and then the next minute they're kind of cold, kind of closed off, and it leaves you confused because at times it kind of feels like this person moves in a way like they're a solo person, a solo agent, like not a part of a team, not, you know what I mean? Like it makes you question their intentions or their motives or where you stand, or you're confused. So if this person is talking about we and us, but then like later on they're moving like I and me, then it's confusing. Let's see, what is this person, their truth, Holy Spirit, that you will allow us to tap into, that they want to say that they are not saying? So Jennifer, what do they want to say to her that they are not saying? The truth that you allow her to know. I have trouble with intimacy. I want you back. I feel so drawn to you. You didn't see my tears. Okay. This person, they show you, okay, the part of themselves that they show you that is very like down to earth, very loving, very present, like, you know, that side that I feel like you like about them, that it's like a almost like a friend vibe too. Like you may feel like you guys get along very well, or you feel comfortable with each other, you feel a familiarity. And then there's this other part of them that I feel like is the inauthentic part of themselves. It's their defense mechanism. It's their source of protection, is going cold and kind of detaching. And that could come from this trouble with intimacy, being open to a certain level. Like they might be comfortable with like surface level or friendship based type of energy, where it doesn't require them to be too open, too vulnerable, show too much, or to feel like soon as they start to, then it's like they backtrack. So if there's a little, there's like a little bit of a separation between the two of you, or it's like you guys are not really on the same page. It's like they want you like back around, or they want things back to where they were. They're drawn to you. They can't help that. And I see that with the Knight of Pentacles, that this person is drawn to you. They do see you as someone valuable. And I feel like this person is a softie. You didn't see my tears. So they might hurt. This person might be the type that is very sensitive, and they cry about things and they hide that part of themselves. Okay. So yeah, this is what they want you to know. As far as like what they're not saying to you, it's like, I have trouble with intimacy. I do want you around. I feel drawn to you. And you don't know like that I actually do have feelings, that I do cry sometimes, or I've cried over things that have really hurt me. Like, you don't know the things that I've experienced or that I've been through. So I kind of, you know, when I feel vulnerable, when I feel scared, I detach, I get cold. That's what I'm getting. It's not an excuse. I'm not making an excuse. I'm just reading the energy as it is, as it's coming out. So, yeah, the Two of Wands, the bottom of the deck, top of the deck, Six of Pentacles. Ultimately, it's really up to this person whether they want to rise to the occasion and level up past their fears, their insecurities, or whatever it may be that keeps them from being fully intimate. And intimacy could be, I'm getting more so like emotional intimacy for this person is not something that they're comfortable with. They are a little bit afraid to be in that emotional space and be vulnerable and to connect, you know, past their fears. So it's up to them whether they rise to the occasion and what they give to the connection. There's nothing that you can do or to convince this person. It's up to them. But what you can control is how you move with this, what you decide to do. It's up to you. All right. So, yeah. Much love. Send much love to you, Miss Jennifer. I hope that resonated. I hope it made sense. Simone, thank you. I see your read. Okay, so I'm going to jump back to Mahogany because she just emailed me her question. And then I'm going to go to Simone. Okay, so Mahogany, your timestamp is 47:11. And then after that, Simone, if anybody else is interested, let me know. All right. Any specific details regarding your future spouse or union, such as timing? Okay. We'll see if spirit will reveal time, but let's tap in. Why am I hearing that? What's it called? DeBarge. Time will reveal. I love that song. I love the DeBarge. I love their music. But yeah, I just heard Time will reveal. I love that song. You know, he wrote that. I think El DeBarge, was it that song or something else? Was it All This Love? No, I think he wrote Time Will Reveal when he was 15 years old. Like, what 15-year-old can write some shit like that? Something as beautiful as that. Yeah. But anyway, let's tap in. Mahogany, future spouse. What can you, any specific details you can give? Maybe some timing, this energy. What do you want her to know? Any specific details, Holy Spirit, about her future spouse? Wow. Okay. Ooh, a lot of cards be coming out tonight. What's going on? Because y'all know, like, I gotta keep in mind these are like straight to the point reads. I can't go too deep into all of them, you know, because they're just like quick one question reads. But you have quite a bit of cards. So you have the Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, Justice, Three of Swords, the Devil, Page of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So find details about your person. Is that, for one, their love language is giving. I feel like this is a gift giver. Could be acts of service. They're very sweet, very loving, very attentive. I feel like in a way that's very genuine. And I feel like one of the ways that you'll know that this is your person is the fact that you feel safe in this person's presence. I don't feel like you'll sink too much into their intentions like that. Like, oh, is he doing this just to be, you know, trying to get some? Is he doing this just because? Does he do this to everybody? I feel like, yes, they are a genuine, down-to-earth, loving, giving person. They're very courteous, very attentive people. But with you, it's like you can tell that this person is into you and that they really cherish you, that they really adore you. There's this sweet, innocent energy behind it. And I feel this person is going to treat you with delicacy and care. Like they don't want to mess up with you. That's one thing. This person may feel like you are something that they need to take a chance on, because maybe this person kind of got into a place with love where they weren't really, maybe just not really looking for anything serious, or didn't feel the need to put themselves out there like that as they once have before, or in the past multiple times maybe, where they've made some type of step towards love that didn't work out, where they felt like they took chances and risk and it just blew up in their face. So this person doesn't want to gamble with their heart again, but there's something about this connection to them that feels worth putting the energy into, or worth giving a chance. You're going to know intuitively with the High Priestess and the Justice card that this is the right connection. Like, this is right for me. You might not say to yourself, like, this is my person, but there's this element of conviction and knowing, like, this person is not going to hurt me. They're not like the other people. Over time, it might take you some time to adjust to this person's energy, I feel like. There might be something about the timing that you guys meet, could be a time in your life where you feel like you're not ready and they don't feel like they're ready. With these two pages, it's kind of like you're both at square one. You're like at a genesis with love and relationships, where you're giving yourself the opportunity to start fresh or start over in your life, or your take and view on love. It's like you might have a different mindset about it. So when this presents itself to you, it's kind of like, am I ready to take this step? Am I ready to move towards this person? Should I let this person into my space? But I feel like you're going to have a good feeling about who this person is, whoever they are. With the Devil card, there is going to be a lot of sexual attraction, a lot of chemistry. There may be fear, though, too, like fear of getting hurt. The Three of Swords, the Devil. The fear of getting hurt, I don't feel like comes from this person. Like, you feel like they're going to hurt you. You may fear like, if this doesn't work out, like if we get together and it doesn't last long, or we get together and I find out that they're not the one, like I don't want to be devastated. That's the fear that I get, more so like, oh, this person's going to lie to me, they're going to be abusive, they're going to cheat on me. Like, I don't get that type of fear of getting hurt. You are going to have to be patient with this person. So the timing aspect of it, I'm not getting like, oh, it's going to happen in 6 months and it's going to I'm not getting that. Like, Spirit's giving you like the energy around your future spouse, like that, those details, like more so than being too stuck on a calendar date. It's like the essence of the person and the energy around your future spouse, or how you're going to know maybe that they're your future spouse, or that it's safe. Whoever has this energy, it's safe to move towards them, because obviously they are your future spouse. They're going to make you wait, though. And when I say wait, it's not like this person is going to slow walk you and string you along. It's not going to be those connections where you guys hang out and then you guys just start hanging out every day after that, and then you hook up and then you fall into a relationship. No, there's some type of getting to know. There's some type of organic unfolding with this that is not to be rushed. So that may be, you know, those indications that I would pay attention to, the details. This is not a calendar date type of thing. I'm not getting that. And I rarely get that for people. Rarely. If anything, I'll say this. If I get timing, it goes a little something more of the lines of like, be prepared, your person's coming, or you don't have much time to be single. And when I've said those words before, literally, like, a friend of mine got married that same year that I said that to her, that I gave her that reading. So it's not so much like, oh, what's going to happen in May? Like, no. Unless spirit gives that to me, that's rare, but I don't feel like that's helpful to human beings to say, oh, on this date. Like, that's not helpful because we're not going to be present. We're not going to be living. You know what I mean? We're not going to be, we're going to probably rush it, or we're going to be in fear or sabotage. Like, we don't need to know all that shit sometimes. But yeah, I'm not getting a time specific calendar date. So, hey. Hey, Savvy sis, how you doing? How you been? No, it's not too late, sis. You're good. I'll add you to the list. But Miss Mahogany, sis, I hope that those details, those insights, what have you, whatever, are helpful to you, and they resonate in some way, or that they'll be meaningful to you at some point. Indicators, if you will. So, Simone, you're up next, and then Tyressa, I'm going to add you to the list as well. Okay? So, Simone, God is good. Child, I could go on and on about that lately. I've been well, too. I can't complain. Like, God has been good. I can't complain about that. Okay, so Miss Simone, let's get it. And then Tyressa, I'm going to do yours after. Let's see. Simone, where are you? Oh, here it is. Sorry. How does this person currently feel? How does this person currently feel? Let's tap in. How does this person currently feel? Bless you, Novi. How does this person currently feel about Simone? Person she has on her heart and her mind. What does she need to know as far as... Oh, okay. These cards came face up first, so I'm going to put those up here. So the Death card and the King of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, sorry. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Lovers, Four of Swords, the Hierophant, and the King of Swords. Your person could be afraid. Like, if there was an ending between the two of you, a breakup, a separation recently, or recent past maybe, I feel like this person fears completely, sorry, these cards just fell over. I feel like this person fears completely missing out or losing you. I feel like this person has been in their head a lot about you, or trying to figure out a way to make amends. Whether you guys are talking right now or not, there's this fear of an end. With the Death card and the Ten of Swords, most definitely a fear of an end. The King of Cups is like they do feel that something needs to change, or that things have changed. The fear of change, or the fear of something has changed, is making them panic and make them worry that they could completely miss out or lose out on you. And the other part is that they feel like they need to make changes in order for you guys to have some type of harmony in your connection. This person may not be expressing how they feel with you. They may be more, like more so digging for information from you, or if you guys are talking, it's more so like feeling your energy out, feeling where you stand, like what you're up to, maybe checking to see if you're dating or talking to somebody else. So this feels like somebody that you have history with. So whoever this person is that you're asking about, I feel is an ex or someone that you have history with, and not a good one. Or whatever happened, whatever transpired between the two of you caused you to disconnect in some way or distance yourself. So this person is more like coming as the King of Swords and rather than the King of Cups. Even though they are having all of these emotions, they do have love and feelings for you still. The King of Swords energy is them, I feel like, trying to move more from a way of not being too emotional, not giving away too much. More so just digging for information, trying to figure you out, see what's going on with you, ask questions, you know, pay attention to how you're speaking to them, like what's the exchange between the two of you. They're being very observant of that. But this person really is praying and hoping and wishing and praying or whatever that you do not cut them off completely. That's what I get. They fear this. They may even fear someone else, you know, coming in, you getting into another relationship. So it's like this person sees value in you, but they may have not valued you in the past or did not handle you with the most care in the past. So take it as it applies, you know, or resonates, because I do feel like this is someone where you have a past history with each other. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, the Ace of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. So this person could have had an epiphany or some type of breakthrough of truth about their behavior, things that they know that they need to shift and they know that they need to change. And some of it is like they fear that things have changed to the point where maybe they can't be fixed. But that doesn't mean that this person is not going to try. And I kind of feel like if you guys are not talking, that you will. And their approach is not going to be so romantic or maybe not so flirty. It could be very like, yeah, how you been? What you been up to? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, like it's not a lot of emotion. It's like a lot of trying to figure you out, see where you stand, see what you got going on type of thing. More so from that standpoint. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. All right. So I'm sending much love to you, Simone. I hope that was helpful to you. If you're on, let me know. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to Tyressa. My timestamps are probably going to be a little bit messed up after like 60 minutes. I don't know how to do it. Or 60 minutes. Excuse me. I don't really know how to convert it. So hopefully it's okay. All right, Tyressa, one of your questions was in regards to messages about your career and future spouse traits. Okay. Let's see. Start with the career. Any career guidances or messages from Spirit? Let's see, Divine Source. What does she need to know? What does Tyressa need to know? Career. What she needs to know about her career at this time? What is the guidance, the insight, the messages? Whoa, why did the card fly out like that? 7 of Cups, the Death card, 3 of Pentacles. Hangman in reverse. You might go through a big shift when it comes to like your career or the path that you take in regards to your career. There's something that like, it might just be an idea for right now, or you're kind of bouncing off different ideas or visions, or it's something like there's many different things that you can tap into, utilize different avenues, some type of, like, let's say for instance, like your business, it is something in the medical field, right? And you want to expand the business in different ways. There could be different avenues on how to do that, that you are currently contemplating or thinking about, or just kind of getting the downloads of the visions, or maybe even dreams, maybe. If not like open visions, it's like dreams or downloads of different things that you can do with your career. You're welcome, sis. You're welcome. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, it's like different avenues or different opportunities, different visions, different ideas. And I see you going through a transformation with your career. It might be painful right now. It might not seem promising. It might not seem something comfortable. Not looking out with your boots and jackets. It's something about this that feels like unstable, unsturdy, uncertain. Maybe if you're not in that space already, then it could be like once this shift, this change happens, it's going to feel very uncertain. It's going to be like, okay, I don't know if where I'm at is going to work out, or is this good for me? And I feel like that's a good sign though, because that means like you're going to get to a place where you start figuring some of these things out. You start grounding these ideas, these visions, these whatever it is that you've gathered over time. It's like you're going to start putting the pieces together and start putting a map together. And you could work with other people, or you could have just people close to you that's going to kind of be like divine helpers in a sense with this new career energy or the shift. You're going to have your epiphany. You're going to feel unstuck. Like, okay, I got it. I got it now. I understood what needed to happen. And it might be a sacrifice that you have to make, or let something go in order to move forward, or to start something fresh, start something new, and start over when it comes to your career. So yeah, don't fear this death card energy, because whatever it is inevitable, but it's going to lead you to start putting things together, start grounding these ideas, start making some movement happen. And I feel like there's going to be people that are going to play a role in helping you with this, and you're going to feel unstuck after you get this clarity. It's going to make sense. All right. So don't worry about it. Let's go ahead and tap into your future spouse. Any traits, any details, any deets about your future spouse. Let's go. Let's tap in. What do you want her to know? Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit. What do you want her to know? I'm getting like a confirmation. Whatever this message is, it's going to be something you've already been told. Like Spirit already told you this, or you already know something. Let's see. The Lovers. Yep. Knight of Wands. The Sun. I'm going to pull 6 because I feel led to. I'm glad it resonated. Yes. Okay. So the Lovers, Knight of Wands, the Sun, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Whoever your person is going to be very like childlike, jovial, fun, funny maybe. Like they're going to make you laugh. I feel like you're going to have a good time with this person. They might remind you of an ex. They might remind you of like someone you dated in your youth, or a time in your life where you had a good time, where you had fun in love, or was like not so serious but serious at the same time. Like this person's going to come in and kind of be a ball of joy in your life. And not to say that you aren't happy. Your person could come across as a little bit younger than you. If they're not younger than you, they come across as younger than you. You guys are going to be an inspiration to each other. I feel like you guys are going to have a good friendship. You could meet this person through like friends. You could meet through some type of social gathering, social setting. But there is like this room for like a friendship being built, or genuinely liking the person as a person, and vice versa. You guys are going to inspire each other. There's a lot of solar energy, a lot of light, a lot of positivity. This person could bring out like parts of yourself that make you feel more sexy or more beautiful, more confident, and vice versa. It's like something with the solar, the core self, bringing out the inner child, the playful side, like be more carefree, not so serious. Very pure love when it comes in. It's very honest. This person I feel like is a flirt. They like to joke, poke fun. They like to have a good time. They like to make people laugh. This person could drive a fast car as well. They give like Sag energy. I don't know why. I know the sun is Leo, but I'm getting Sagittarius vibes from this person. You are going to have to definitely, because this person's going to, although they are a leader in some instances, there's points where you are going to be kind of leading the connection too, in a way, or inspiring this person to kind of get grounded, get on their feet, kind of grow up, level up in certain ways or in areas of their life. So you being connected to spirit and your divine team is going to help you through this connection, because if you're looking for this person to get it or to understand certain things, they're just not going to get it. They're not going to get it. So It's not to say that they're not going to be a man and they're not going to know how to lead and all of that. They're just going to be this bum. No. There's certain things, like let's say this person does not know how to open up in love and be receptive to a connection that is mature. They're used to flings, or they're used to just hookups. They're not used to something real. But they're willing, they're open, they love you, they want to be with you. Spirit is going to direct you and guide you on how to, get you guys to both work together and open up. As I do see this person being the inspiration to you. So this is not like you're putting in all the effort and they're not, but I do feel like there's a level of you, because you are spiritual, you are in tune with Source God, that you are going to lead some parts of the connection though. I do get that. You do have a powerful influence here, a positive influence. So they're going to look at you for the most part. And I get a recognition that you might not recognize that this person is your future spouse right away, but this person may recognize that you are their person before you do, is what I see. Like, they're going to know. And this is someone that you can be your complete, naked, true, authentic self with, and vice versa. Like, I see this person being open and honest with you, like being their whole authentic self, and you doing the same. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing, sis. I hope that makes sense to you. It resonates. Yeah, you guys are going to be a blessing to each other's lives. So like I said, it's not like this one-sided thing where one person gets more out of the connection than the other, and one just takes and the other person doesn't really get. It's going to be one where there's a fair exchange. You're welcome, sis. Yeah, I felt like your reading this is more like something you already know and you were already told. That's what I get from that. So, yes, that's what I'm getting. Let me make sure there's no other submissions, because I don't want to. Let me see. Okay. All right. So no one else. I just want to be clear before I log off that no one else got a reading or didn't want one. I just want to make sure. Foxy, I know. Hold on. Hold on, girl. You're welcome, sis. Yeah, y'all be sure to like this. If these readings resonated with you, be generous and show some love. So yeah, I'm gonna take that as this is, this is the close, this is the end. Okay, this is the finale. So we're gonna close out, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave the timestamps in the description so you guys can come back, click on your name, and you guys can watch your reading whenever you want to. Make sure you like this video if it genuinely resonated with you. I would appreciate that. For the time and the energy that I put into these readings, please like this video. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, much love. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Enjoy the rest of your night, your day, your evening, wherever you are. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.